We're blessed today. There are thousands of composers that are writing extraordinary music for our time, and we feel that it's important for the competition to take a role as a commissioner. So we partner with the CBC, our national broadcaster, and we commissioned Kelly Marie Murphy, a remarkable young Canadian, to write a short work, and it's a real showcase for the skills of interpretation.
It's very nice here for the audience, for example, but also for the jury, that 10 different quartets take 10 ways to deal with the piece, and so it's a big propagation of the piece and of the contemporary music itself.
Yeah, there's a quote about with all the rocks, stones we throw at geniuses, they build roads for us, And how much more could we do if we can find an entry point and really get certain audiences thirsty for this kind of music? Think of how much more could happen in terms of creativity and things like that, innovation.
All right, team. I remember this rowdy bunch from 3 years ago. Don't get too close, like a mosh pit here. If every quartet could look out and see this group of enthusiastic listeners, it would be the most empowering experience for them. So don't feel you have any passive role.
The atmosphere in the resident audience is unlike anything I've seen at any other festival, really anywhere.
I mean, this place rocks. I mean, I love these audiences. They are just so into it.
They're so enthusiastic and they're so involved. They're not a passive audience by any means. Very involved in the music, and it's as though they're trying to pull the quartets along with them, helping them to play their absolute best.
So far, we've heard 9 different quartets, each playing 3 quartets. That's 27 quartets in 4 days. I took some time off today, took a gondola up a mountain, walked down the mountain, in some of the most beautiful scenery on the face of the earth. And I can't wait for the quartets tomorrow morning.
I love to see anybody that's passionate about what I love, which is the world of the string quartet. So this is a collection of hundreds of those types, some of them listeners, some of them performers, but everybody is so turned on by the art form.
The difficulty and the concentration by the people who are involved in it is amazing to me. It really is. I just find it fabulous, very interesting, a lot different than country western.
I don't know where these people come from, but they are just crazy about this competition, crazy about chamber music, incredibly opinionated.
We like the Aussies and the Czechs.
I can tell you who I want to win, I can tell you who I think will win.
Well, I like the Czech team.
Zedlinski sounds amazing.
Tin Alley.
And they're my emotional favorite.
Szymanski.
I want Tin Alley to win, and I think they also deserve to win.
And Tokai.
The best will win.
And that is extraordinary. We love that. We love to have a house full of people that care about this music and care about this event. It makes our job so much more fun. It makes the vibe in the house something that you can touch and you can feel as an artist when you walk on the stage. They really take ownership of this competition, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
This music is based on the premise that all 4 players are equally virtuosic and equally capable, And that's what makes this dialogue in this movement work.
It seems no matter how much music we give this audience, they are absolutely wanting more. It's extraordinary. Who would think that with 40 hours of music in 6 days, you'd have hundreds of people wanting to get into numerous lectures, exploring all sorts of topics, whether it be the creative process around a Webern bagatelle or looking at the struggles that quartets have in launching careers.
The competition can be extremely overwhelming for an audience member attending. There's 3 or 4 performances a day. You can hear 10 different pieces a day. The thrust of it is to focus the audience on what to listen for and how to listen.
And I want you to focus not only on how well the group is playing and how challenging it is, but
The lecture goals here are pretty unique. I mean, a lot of times you'll go to a music lecture and it's mostly about the history, the musicology, or music examples. And as a performer in a string quartet, one of the things I really, really want to do is to get the audience to kind of imagine what it would be like to be on stage playing this music. It's more about the experience of learning these pieces and working and performing these pieces, and how the audience can maybe be part of that, part of the performer's world.